Algebra, Chapter 1, Lesson 1, and we want to look at what it means to evaluate an algebraic expression. We looked in our previous video that an algebraic expression is a number with variables and operation symbols. So how do we evaluate this? How do we determine any meaning from this? Well, let's take a look at what it means to evaluate. You evaluate an algebraic expression by, so by is an explanation word where it's about to tell us how. Substituting a given number, so we have to substitute a given number for each variable. So that's the first step. And then means after we've done that, we simplify the numerical expression using the order of operations. So an explanation of evaluating then, and again we're going to go to a new topic, so we chose a different color in our notes. Evaluate means that we substitute a number in for the letter. And just a note here, I don't want us to use the word plug in. It's kind of slang. And in academic language, we want to, in academic settings, we want to use academic language. So I want you to try to get out of the habit maybe of saying, well, we plug this in and we're going to substitute it in to put one thing in for the other. So you substitute a number in for the letter and every letter, and then once you've done that, you simplify using the order of operations. Now, what does it mean to simplify? Well, to simplify means that we do all of the operations. Any addition, any subtracting, any multiplying, any dividing, we have to do all of those operations within the expression, and once we've done all those, then what we have is a simplified answer, and I would take it one step further that I didn't put in here, I don't think, and that is once it's simplified, once we've done all the operation, the last step in simplifying is making sure that our answer is in a conventional form. And we'll talk about conventional forms later on, but things like reducing a fraction, we never leave a fraction that's not reduced. We never leave a decimal within a fraction, those types of things. So there may be one step beyond performing the operations, and that is simplifying our answer or putting it in a conventional form. So we know that we're finished evaluating when we've done all of the operations contained within the expression. And we'll talk about identities in another lesson. Those are operations that you can always do that never really change anything, but they become important in trying to do some things later on. So that's what it means to evaluate. To substitute a number in for the variable, and then once we've substituted the number in for the variable, and every variable really I should say, we then simplify by doing all of the operations within the expression, and then finally we put the answer in a conventional form. Make sure you add that to your notes. Let me just go ahead and write that in here. I should probably add that to my notes here, is make sure that our answer is in what we call conventional form, and we'll talk a lot about that later. So that's what it means to evaluate. Before we actually do any evaluating, I want to talk about order of operations, but we'll do that in the next video.